Hello and welcome. Thanks for being here on this mini postnatal reset course. For today, we're going to need 2 pillows and a little towel. So let's go. We're going to start with a breathing exercise. And for this, I'm going to ask you to be in a child's pose, child's position. And you could use the pillows in different ways. Okay, if this is not comfortable for you here, you could be sitting on one of the pillows and then having the other one like this under your belly and under your chest, okay? Or you could have one of the pillows under your chest. And you could have 3 pillows, of course. One of the pillows under your chest, or belly rather, okay? We're trying to make it nice and round under the belly, and then another pillow under your head. Here we want to be in this child's pose, and we want to be really rounded in the back, okay? And we're going to breathe in this position. So we're going to relax completely and really make sure that you're comfortable. Okay, so if this is not comfortable at all, then maybe just lie on your belly and place the pillows underneath your belly and just breathe like that into your back. Okay, because the aim of today's exercise is going to be to breathe into our back, to expand our back as we breathe in. So I want you to start by focusing on your breath. And slowly start feeling how this breath is able to expand the back of the rib cage, right? The front of the rib cage is quite compressed. So as you breathe in, the air is going to expand the back, and you should be able to feel that. The back of the rib cage expanding. You keep breathing like this. Now I want you to start feeling your lower back softening as you inhale. Your lower back lengthening as you inhale. You can have your hands on your lower back if you want. And you're really trying to breathe into your hands. The sensation is you're trying to breathe into your hands. And if you look at the video here, you might feel that my back is expanding here when I'm breathing. That's what I want you to aim for. It takes a little bit of practice, so don't worry if you don't get it at first. Just keep coming back to this video, keep coming back to this exercise. This is so helpful. This is an exercise that you can do all throughout your postnatal recovery, all throughout your early years after your baby's birth. This is an exercise that's going to help you feel great in your back, in your rib cage, in your pelvic floor. So now let's try taking that breath further down into the back of the pelvis. And one more time. See what you can do there. See if you feel it. If you feel some sort of lengthening, some sort of releasing into the back of the pelvis. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. You'll come back to this another day. And then slowly push yourself up. Ooh, take a moment. All right. And we're going to lie down on our backs. Maybe keep one of the pillows for your head. The other one can go. And you're going to take your little towel for your lower back. Okay. So the little towel is going to be under the lower back, just like we did a couple of weeks ago. And you're going to lie down on your side, lie down on your back, have your little towel under the curve of your lower back. And I think today we're going to use it more. Last time we didn't really use it that much yet. All right, so find your alignment. Feet in line with your sitting bones. Back of the pelvis heavy, back of the ribcage heavy, head heavy on the pillow, shoulders down, okay? We're going to go back to that breath in the ribcage, in the hip bones, in the pelvic floor. So just straight, let's go straight into it, okay? So we're breathing in, into our sitting bones, hip bones, in our ribcage. And out, and we feel the sitting bones slide towards each other, the hip bones slide towards each other. And maybe now there's a little bit of pull across the front of the rib cage as well. Inhale, you let go of all this. And exhale, feel that tension in the pelvic floor, hip bones pulling in, maybe a bit of pull across the ribs. One more, inhale. Exhale, feel the pelvic floor, lower belly, and pull across the ribs. Okay, good. Let's go back to the pelvic floor, and I want to give you a bit more work for the pelvic floor today. So we're going to inhale into the pelvic floor. This time, I want you to feel that you're inhaling in between the tailbone and the pubic bone. And exhale. And I want you to feel that pubic bone being pulled down towards the floor as you exhale. And again, breathe in between tailbone and pubic bone. So maybe you feel your tailbone, or imagine your tailbone dropping towards the floor, and feel your pubic bone lifting towards the ceiling. Exhale, now the pubic bone is being pulled down towards the mat. Inhale, you let go, so it's really that sensation. And exhale, that pubic bone being pulled down towards the floor. Here we're recruiting the front of the pelvic floor. Inhale, we're letting go, we're releasing. Exhale, we're recruiting the front of the pelvic floor. So that pubic bone is being pulled down. It's as if you imagine it nodding down like this, towards the floor, towards the mat, in between your legs. Inhale, you let it go. And one more, pubic bone down. And release. Very good. Let's breathe in between the sitting bones, tailbone, pubic bone. And exhale. We're going to pull all four together now. So, well, actually, no, let's focus on the pubic bone being pulled down and the sitting bones being pulled in. And that's enough. And all three join in the middle. Inhale, you let go. Sitting bones, tailbone, pubic bone. And exhale, pubic bone down, sitting bones in, and you feel all 3 points joining in the middle and pulling in towards the belly button. Inhale, you let go. In between the sitting bones, tailbone, pubic bone, and exhale, pubic bone down, sitting bones in, pull the 3 points in. And release, breathe in between sitting bones, tailbone, pubic bone, giving that pelvic floor a bit of a break. Okay, from here, let's reconnect to these lower abs and maybe those ribs pulling in, and we're going to work our abdominal muscles. So breathing in, you're nice and heavy. Breathing in, sitting bones, hip bones, rib cage. Exhale, we're going to just focus on those hip bones pulling in. And let's just do that, okay? Hip bones pulling in. And now I want you to maybe, if you need to feel your hip bones more, press a little bit into the towel, okay? So feel that lower belly and try and lift one leg and bring it back and try and lift the other. This time we're lifting the leg all the way into a tabletop, what we call tabletop in Pilates. So as you go through the movements with the legs, you're checking that your hip bones are being pulled in towards each other, and maybe you're still pressing very gently into that little towel. If you want, you could have your arms up towards the ceiling. If this feels easy, you're in control, you've got full control of what's going on here in your lower belly, so you lift your arms up. If you're not in control, if you feel that, oh, this is still very wobbly, very hard to contract, then you slow down and you take a breath in. You reconnect and you take a breath out and you lift, okay? So break it down. Do it, whichever way your body is going to feel better. If you've got your arms up, then maybe as you lift your left leg, you're going to lower your right arm and bring it back. And then as you lift your right leg, you're going to lower your left arm. The shoulders are down. And here, as you lower the arm, you're going to pull the rib cage in, okay? Lower the arm, pull the rib cage in. And again. And your lower belly is engaged throughout. Okay, so you're not letting go of that lower belly. And then you'll relax. Whew, let's come up. Let's sit up straight. You can choose to sit on the pillow or not. I'm going to sit like this with my legs crossed. You could have your legs like this. That's also fine. All right. And we're going to work on our rotation. So We're going to sit up straight, top of the head towards the ceiling, tailbone dropping, inhale, and we're going to rotate towards the right. And as I rotate, I'm bending my right arm. Bring it back and rotate towards the left. And bring it back. And here, I want you to, as you rotate, think of those ribs. So I'm rotating towards the right. So here I'm going to think of those left ribs being pulled towards my right hip bone. And back. And again, on the other side, so the opposite. Now I'm thinking of my right ribs being pulled towards my left hip bone. And again, so your shoulders are down. And you're keeping one arm straight and the other one is bending as you rotate. And you're feeling those ribs pulling towards the opposite hip bone. So pull across and come back. And pull across. You could do the same as me with your hand. Pull across and come back. Pull across and come back and relax your arms down. Well done. Thank you for joining me today. See you soon.